orange vegetable for your holiday table, then this kabocha squash puree is a fantastic option. This sweet, creamy squash has such a concentrated flavor that makes it perfect for this application. This recipe stirs in some ginger and warm spices, making it perfect for the colder months. It can also be made in advance and it reheats remarkably well. And if you're new here, I'm Maggie. This is No Frills Kitchen, where I teach you how to cook with confidence with nothing fancy required.
We'll start by prepping and roasting the squash. Split your squash and use a sturdy spoon to scoop out the seeds. Then use a chef's knife to cut it into large panels. Arrange the squash on a parchment-lined baking sheet. And go ahead and crush a few cloves of garlic with the flat side of your knife and remove the peels. Add them to the baking sheet as well. Drizzle the squash with olive oil and season with salt and pepper. Flip the squash over and season the other side as well. Move it to a 200C 400F oven and roast it until it's very tender. It will take about 30 minutes for the squash to offer little to no resistance when prodded with a fork. Once done, peel off the peels of the squash and add it to a large mixing bowl along with the roasted garlic cloves. Throw in a generous pat of butter along with some maple syrup and a bit of soy sauce. Use a rasp-style grater to grate in a bit of fresh ginger. I don't bother peeling the ginger, but if this freaks you out, then go ahead and peel it. I usually just find it a bit of an unnecessary step. Now add in a bit of garam masala. You can also use another warm spice blend here if you wish. Ras el hanout is a really great option, or even a madras curry powder or a Chinese 5-spice powder would work. Also add in some turmeric and a touch of cayenne pepper. If you're sensitive to heat, you can leave that last one out if you want. Use a potato masher to puree the squash and ensure that it's all well incorporated. Give it a taste to adjust for seasoning and add some salt and pepper if you feel it needs it. Otherwise, serve the puree immediately. It also reheats well, so you can put it in an airtight container in the fridge for a few days prior to serving. If you liked this recipe, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss my next videos. Enjoy!